Welcome back to the Sports View. I'm Delcy D.
And I'm Jazz.
And we're going to go ahead and go back down to the Dirty South, Miami that is, not ATL, with the whole Dwayne Wade, Lebron, the Heat situation, what's going on. I really think now from his decision, it's really opened doors for other athletes to make their own decisions. I think they kind of had that before, but they was kind of scared. And now that he stepped out, he kind of like the Harriet Tubman to sports now. Everyone's going to follow suit, you know, and do their own thing. And I think now the managers and the teams are getting pretty shaken up. They're getting kind of scared because he just gave them another, like, a strength, like, you know, go ahead and make your own decisions. This is your life and do what you need to do.
Right. And I think that the fact of the matter is upper management never wants the players to have full, total control. And what he did was he said, hey, I can do it, so can you.
Right.
And what he's starting to do is he's starting to make a trend. You already have Chris Paul, who already openly said, you know, Carmelo, let's go on over to New York and join Amari Stoudemire and just make our own big three. Let's do it. And then when people think about it, they're talking about this big three and how, you know, they're changing history and, oh, it's this power trio. But you got to remember, Boston already started the big three. They had the KG, the Paul Pierce, and the Ray Allen. So they already started the big three.
Right.
So it's not really like he's starting a trend. He did it in a different way, to where it brought more hype, it brought more attention, it brought more media, and so now everybody's kind of like, not thinking that Boston already did it. They already had their big three, you know.
Right.
So they already did it, and now he just kind of follows suit, but he did it on a bigger scale.
Right.
So now he opened up a lot of more athletes' eyes, and it's kind of like,
I think they're kind of saying, who I'm going to get with so we can start our big three. I mean, is this really a good thing for the sports world? Because when it comes down to the drafts and everything and they're making individual decisions, now they're wondering, my three best players are going to get together and move on somewhere else. You know, taking three, whether it's from one team or three, that really will hinder a team. So I think now the managers and probably, you know, their coaches are starting to look at how they deal with players differently. You know, actually the packages that they give them when they signed on, because they want them to stay, and for them to get with another player, like they really think Dwayne Wade had something to do with LeBron. I mean, they're real good friends, and they say they always love playing with each other or against each other. So, you know, they're really feeling and really sitting back and redoing and thinking about it, like, how are we actually going to deal with players now? Because like you said, this is a whole new avenue opening to the sports world. And not just NFL, I mean, not just the basketball world. We're talking about NFL, we're talking about baseball. I mean, when we start getting these threes, are we going to get fours? Are we going to get fabulous fives? We really got to think about that, because they really need to know who they're loyal to and what teams they want to play with.
And when you speak on, you know, the big threes, you know, how you said the fabulous five, when you think about it, basketball, it's five players.
Right.
So I'm excited to see, you know, who's going to make a big power five move. You know, forget a big three move. You still got to have two other players to fill in those other two positions. So, you know, let's see who's going to make a big power five move. Who's going to move a whole starting lineup with them to go to another team. You know, it'll just be interesting to see, because somebody's going to think outside of the box, and they're going to think like that.
Right.
And they're going to think, you know, I'm taking my whole starting lineup with me, and we're going over here to go play with this team, you know. So it's going to open up a big avenue of different things when it comes to players, when it comes to coaches, when it comes to general managers, when it comes to owners. It's opening up a big door, and I'm excited. I'm interested to see how it's going to all, you know, fall into play. So it's a big deal, and I mean, we'll see if they get the ring. I hope they do after they did all of this.
I'm excited, and I'm wondering, did I hear that Shaq is coming to the Hawks? And who is you bringing with you, Shaq? Bring two more players.
You know
we need you.
You know what they offered him? They offered him a 2-year deal for, I think it's 2 years for $5 million, if I'm not mistaken, is what they offered him. Did he take it? I don't know.
Shaq, think about it. The Hawks could use you, but bring two more players. You bring your own, you know, your own two, and let's make it a 3. The Hawks need you, and they're working hard this year. But Shaq, think about it. $5 million. I'll tell them to throw in one more.
We'll see how that plays out. We'll have to follow that, because I don't even know if he took it. I know he met
I'm
with
not
them,
sure. We're still talking about it, and we hope. I mean, you know, Shaq is. I mean, he's almost ready to retire.
Shaq is Shaq.
But you know what, Shaq, you're a great mentor to the boys on the team. We have young players out there that needs you, and we could use you. So we'll see next time on the Sports View where that go. We'll keep you updated.
Well, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to ATL4 Sports Vision. This has been the Sports View. I'm your girl, Jazz.
And I'm Delcy D, and thank you for tuning in.
We'll catch you next time.
See you.